Oh, it's going to be a good one. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that big disc energy right there. Fourth of four simulated football games. Humbled to be with you. I am Jason Rossi, my tag team partner for the next hour. The $1 Million Mind coming straight out of Maple Land. He is the Moose, Jeff Ulrich. How are you, man?
Good, yeah. Coming straight out of, Cranfield, Alberta, wherever, there's probably somewhere, there's probably a town named Cranfield in Alberta. Seems like every small town is named like that here. So, yeah,
it's
look out.
Watch out. He's coming at you from the hood. But Moose, we do have ourselves the final simulated game. There was a nice slate earlier in the day. Got to listen to Koff and Kenny, beat Koff and Kenny. That was a treat. But now we're here for Madden After Dark, formerly sponsored by Moose Air. I heard we lost the sponsorship. Did Moose Air go under? I heard rumors.
I mean, we struggled a little bit during the pandemic to put Meese in the seat. I'm not going to get into it in here. I mean, we'll save that for Investors Day, Jason. But we're still kicking. Don't write us off yet.
Never would. Anything with you, I would never, ever dare write off. But things I'm writing in here, lineups. Did you put one in here, Moose? If I lost him or if it's me. Anyways, it is me now. Okay, I think we lost Moose for a second. Literally, I thought I hit a button and everything happened simultaneously, but we have the Giants, the 49ers at Chargers here, SoFi Stadium. So we're excited. This is what happens when you bring up Moose Air. You got booted right out of the stream. So we'll start with Herbert in the offense going forward. Drop your lineups in the chat. See y'all here. Lindenbaum, what's up? Yeah, that's right. The Moose baby. Moose in the Madden After Dark. Total transparency. My dad just called me too, so I was gonna say, "Hey Moose, can you fill for me?" But I guess that's not. But yeah, we also have Jeff. Darth says, "Ew, Rossi." Head of the SimFam table. Oh, he's not saying it ew. Maybe he's saying no, but yes. Head of the yeah, Darth, I did not watch the end of SmackDown. I came down to chill with my boys. We got producer Drew, TP, our technical director, and we got the combo of all combos with our ops team, Frangelico and Zach. And whenever Jim's in here, I have to give him the glass treatment. So when Frangelico's in here, I have to give him the Christian treatment. So he gets the Frangelico! Oh, Christian. He's all banged up somewhere, wherever he is. Here we go. 2nd and 8. Austin Eckler breaks a big run here. Couple moves. Must be says BK voted me most likely to finish last in fantasy. Good. Keep him. I want that. I want to be last in everybody's list. I like to be underestimated. It's my favorite thing. Dart says, he says you're. I didn't know there was an R in there. He says positive for sure. Okay.
I apologize. This is embarrassing.
What just happened? I heard a rumor that we brought up Moose Air and some of the issues, and you got pulled right out of the stream.
Apparently, the Moose Air internet isn't doing very well either. It's hard times over here at the Moose household. I pride myself on good internet. I don't remember the last time I dropped out of a Madden sim, so this is heartfelt apology here from the Moose household. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen again. I'm gonna be calling my internet provider after this. I'm gonna be tearing some heads off for you guys. So,
well, you didn't miss too much as we have this Chargers opening drive still marching their way down the field. Oh, now my internet's going all wonky. Oh no, it's because I hit the download button. Never mind. I was trying to read the top owned, and I always hit the stupid download button.
There's a virus on here. Was Emerson on today? Is that what happened? Internet is back in the system. Is he back? I have a feeling, I don't know.
Seriously. But just to let people know, the top owner, Raheem Mostert, no surprise there, 77%. Eckler at 67%. Kittle, 53, should I say. Mike Williams at 43, and Herbert rounding up the top 5 at 42. Speaking of Herbert, having a nice drive here.
Producer Drew had the best comment, just like an airline Wi-Fi.
Honestly, it's got to be, I don't want to say is there anything worse because the answer is obviously yes. But one of the worst things is when you're on a flight. Doesn't matter if it's 2 hours, 4 hours, if it's longer than 3 and there's no Wi-Fi and like the movie screens are out, let's just say. Oh, like I always bring my iPad, but still, like I love that just to have the option. Oh boy, that like I was on a flight once and I don't even remember how long it was. I think it was to Florida, so it was probably like 2.5, 3 hours, and I was just there was a reliable airline too, and there was no TVs, no internet. A big apology.
You gotta think ahead when you go on the plane. You gotta download movies, get that iPad, whatever you're using. You really gotta plan ahead, just in case the internet sucks, in case the internet's like $30 and you don't want to pay for it. Gotta have a backup plan.
No, you're
especially
right.
if you have kids.
And I normally do. Oh yeah, that I can only imagine. I'm gonna be downloading everything. Hope everyone's doing well there. I see you all here on a 10 o'clock coming back after the big disc energy. Hope you enjoyed that. Enter those pools. Throwing some contests here for tonight. I did not win, but I just need to promote this because I think it's fools not to. I entered the $10 $200,000 payout preseason game last night, and nobody, like the winning lineup had like 63 yards. Where almost Eckler gets down to the 1, so the 2, big third and goal here. But I saw the guy's lineup who won, or the humans lineup that won.
Yep.
He had like 63 total points. Obviously, it's a preseason game, and I get it, and it's the first one, and I don't know all the content. But he won 50. Oh no, my cat's throwing up.
No, poor Des.
Oh, son of a gun.
This sim has it all.
Here's Hunter Henry. Hold on 1 second.
That's okay. Poor Des. Oh, no. This doesn't look good, people.
I was doing more. Can you see it?
Oh.
Oh, wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, yeah.
There's nothing I can do. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just a little. You okay?
He doesn't look too impressed.
No, he does not. He's not. Dude, that's an opening score. What are you, Jordan Lindebaum? Like, what are you doing? This is a good start.
He looks like he might have more. He's not sure. He looks like he might want to go eat it or something.
No, so what he does, if obviously you guys don't have a great view of it, but he'll sometimes go over and like not understand what that was.
Right. That's what he looks like. He looks very confused. He's like, did that just come out of me? Okay.
Oh, that was gross. I heard the noise. Oh.
Poor Des.
Yeah.
Oh, Des.
Drink your water, buddy.
Yeah.
No, don't come over here. Don't you start. Oh, and then don't rub the jowls on me. Lindebaum goes, what the hell happened? Joke, man. This is a joke. Kareem, what are you feeding that cat? If I could be honest, my cat is a tyrant at night and sleeps down here. We lock him down here. By the way. It's like this nice, pretty spacious area with its own bathroom. But yeah, I don't know. We gave him some food. I think he just ate it so fast. That's what happens with cats.
Oh, my dog used to do that all the time, man.
Yeah,
when he was younger, especially my old dog, one of my Boston Terriers. He used to just inhale it. Like, legitimately, you'd put it down, you'd like 5 seconds later, it's gone. And then he'd just be, like, walking around, just and the whole meal would come up. And he'd be fine after. He'd try to eat it, usually. And then, but it's like, bro, like, if you just ate a little slower, this wouldn't happen. And you'd be fuller, too. But, he's a dog, so.
Seriously.
Anyways, this best really does have it all here. I know it's Friday night. It's anything goes here. So.
Oh yeah, whatever you guys want to talk about.
I'm talking about whatever we want here.
Until someone asks a question, I'm gonna just tell you about my cat's vomit. No, I'm just kidding.
Kareem says Des has a hangover.
He might. And now he's going to the bathroom. Like, what is going on in this house? Yeah. This is why I don't do Madden After Dark. I gotta put this cat down here.
Yeah, this is what you're dealing with every night.
Yeah. Please. I put him down here, close the door, and I see him in the morning. Let's see if Mozart can get it going here. That's a catch there, first down. There's use check on that catch. Oh, come on, cats are stupid, horrible animals, and you didn't even. I don't even know if that's what you meant to put horribles. I know you misspelled it, but just because you're being mean, don't do that. Don't you ever do that?
I mean, I'm a dog person, and I really like cats. I mean, I don't shy away from cats.
Just don't hate. Don't hate anything. I don't hate anything.
How can you hate an animal? Like, this, other than like a snake, which I legitimately, I don't even know if a snake's not an animal. So there you go. It's like a reptile, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like I was just to say. Ugh.
It's a snakeazoid.
Snaketillion.
It's a snaketillion from the snaketillion family.
Oh, yeah, snakes freak me out.
I hate them, man. One of those things that just, really, like, do we really need snakes? Like, things just slithering around, man, like hissing at you. Some of them strangle you. Like, God.
Yeah, no thanks. No thanks.
The worst.
Speaking about getting strangled, we're getting strangled with a 7-0 game so far here for Madden After Dark. That man right there, he's Moose. You can follow him at the Fantasy Grind. Make sure you put the THE in there. By the way, good. Like, I can't get Jason Rossi on Twitter, but you can get the Fantasy Grind. When did you sign up that account?
It was about 6 years ago now.
Well, that's still pretty good.
Kind of right at the start of the daily fantasy boom. So, it was I wouldn't have been able to get that one today because I think that someone would have taken it. But yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, you know what? And I actually looked up the guy who has my name, and it kind of pisses me off because he has like 10 followers or something. So I'm like, oh man, like I feel like I should like DM him or something and like just buy it off him for like $10, but whatever.
I've thought the same thing, but my guy at Jason Rossi hasn't been active since 2012, and they say I guess after 10 years potentially you can claim an account.
Oh, so you're playing the waiting game? I see. Okay, that's smart.
I tried to contact him, and there's no account. Also, just very quickly for like the 1.5% that may care, me being a huge wrestling fan, WWE again just released like 15 wrestlers. Not too many huge names here.
Release them, like
yeah. So wrestling's been doing this weird thing, Moose, where it's very much like, oh wow, Jimmy Garoppolo, real quick, going all the way. How's a man? It's caught for a touchdown. The fireworks are out here on a Friday night. Tebow,
one of my favorite daily season long just guys to target next year for fantasy. Tebow Samuel, man.
Ooh, like that.
Really feel like he could be in for a good season.
By the way, see that pass right there? See what Tebow didn't do? He didn't give up on the route. If Emmanuel Sanders didn't give up on a route, they'd be Super Bowl champions. I'm standing by it. Going to the grave. Going to the grave with that one, Moose. Emmanuel Sanders was a quitter on that deep ball by Garoppolo. Die for it. Super Bowl's on the line. But yeah, wrestling's been very interesting, especially the company of WWE partners with here with DraftKings. Kind of treating the last few months kind of like an off season, even though like wrestling is it's entertainment form that's 52 weeks, but they've just released a lot of wrestlers, a lot of like it's kind of like those contracts that you like see on a team and you're like, oh yeah, they could probably get rid of that guy or gal, and they do. They have been. It's very strange. Yeah, that just happened. And SmackDown went off the air. Nobody that was on tonight though. Yeah, you saw Ric Flair was earlier this week. I see people mentioning. Look at this cat.
It's crazy.
No, it is. It's just wild times, man. But listen, that's why everybody's replaceable. Except for me and you, right now at least.
Yeah, for now.
You know what they would do? It would just be Frangelico and Drew just ripping it up. Ain't no difference. Who are we kidding? But right there, I like your target of Tebow there because the San Francisco team, I think, a lot of people, their projected wins is like it's like top of like what was it? Like I thought I saw it in like in the league. Like I think the highest win projection is 12.5 for the Chiefs, and I saw like 12 for the Tampa Bay, and then San Francisco was at like 11.
I know. Like San Francisco has a big win total. I mean, you can't get San Francisco on a discount this year. I mean, you really can't. So, yeah, I agree. I mean, like they're projected to be a really good offense. I mean, he's basically. I mean, people are taking Ayuk over him, which. I don't think Ayuk is bad either or anything, but like, when Debo's been healthy, he has been the guy, especially with Garoppolo. He's one who's got the history with him and stuff. So, yeah, I think Tebow, you're getting at a really good discount. I think people are just a little bit disenchanted because of the injuries, and now they think Ayuk is just going to be the man. And I don't really buy that. Injuries are injuries. Obviously you want a guy on the field, but talking about a third-year player, very dynamic after the catch. I mean, maybe the most dynamic player after the catch outside of like a couple dudes, I mean, Very underrated. I think in terms of upside, anyways.
Yeah. No, I agree. He's right. Like, yeah, that's such a good point because he's a weapon that I think, Kyle Shanahan wants that ball to get to him as soon as possible. Now coming back off the injury, kind of like the entire roster. We'll see what they can do.
Yep.
Interesting. As we get another catch here from Hunter Henry, if you're joining us, he scored a touchdown. You had the deep touchdown by Tebow Samuel. We also, some of the big news of the day, Moose, obviously, we saw Josh Allen getting paid.
Yeah, Josh Allen, big time. I mean, it's just a no-brainer. I feel like the Bills, I mean, they took the risk with the high-profile quarterback or the high upside quarterback. When Josh Allen came out, everyone's like, yeah, this guy's got the tools. He didn't have good accuracy numbers in college, and everyone's like, well, it's not working out, but this is why you take the guys with the tantalizing talent. Because if they turn out, I mean, I'm sorry, but outside of Patrick Mahomes, like, who would you rather have other than Josh Allen in this league for the next 10 years? Like,
it's so funny. there was like a Twitter argument going on that I was a part of about Lamar Jackson and saying that, like, this guy 2 years ago was the MVP and, all these different things about like Josh Allen. Like, it's kind of crazy that he's getting this money. And I was like, did you see him play?
Yeah.
But did you watch the season they had? Did you see how far also like winning in the playoffs? And I know it was kind of like that win against the Colts was a tough grind, but it's not all on the quarterback either. I just thought Josh Allen clearly proved himself. And this is what happens in the NFL, Moose. We know it. This could be a regrettable contract. And it's not that long, but like, even in 3 years, if he regresses, it happens. You have to, this is the business of being a football team. Right now, by the way, hold on. Freeze everything. We got a 53-yarder. Come on. Don't let me. Oh, they're faking it.
Oh, yes.
Faking. Oh, that's.
I mean, when you can get your punter to have to throw into traffic and triple coverage, you got to do it. I mean.
Oh, that was Tyrod. That's not even a punter. That's Tyrod.
Oh, that was Tyrod. Okay, all right.
Oh, Tyrod, you're right.
I think he was throwing to an O-lineman, too.
Oh. What the heck was that?
This game is delivering, man. We got internet outages, cats puking.
Got everything.
Tyrod Taylor appearance.
He will be on the scoreboard. So one day if you're like Tara Lynn, you want to draft backup quarterbacks, he will be on the stat sheet. And you'll be like, what happened there? Guys, you all right, bud? Let me just get a quick check. You okay? Yeah. I think he pulled. I heard Kenny was throwing up earlier because of the Josh Allen news as well for that contract. Still not a believer.
Yeah, I mean, look. How is he going to? I guess he could regress a little bit, and the accuracy maybe becomes an issue again. But like, what else? What do you need to see before you say, okay, he's legit? I mean, I just feel like he was so consistent last year, like to the point of he was in the MVP race. There's going to be ebbs and flows. I mean, Aaron Rodgers wasn't good 2 years ago, but he certainly bounced back. I think Josh Allen has shown you what he can do. He's a dynamic runner. He's outside the pocket, he's shown now that he can bring the accuracy you need. There's going to be ebbs and flows to this contract. There's probably going to come a year where he does regress a bit, and people are like, "Well, we told you so." But you've got a guy with like his top 10, a top 5 arm. The next 10 years, he runs a little bit, but he runs pretty smart. He doesn't run like 3 times a game like Lamar. You've got your franchise quarterback for the next 10, maybe 15 years. I mean, it's there. Like, and we're not talking you have like a Matt Ryan, like middle of the road. I mean, Josh Allen at his best, we saw last year, as a top 5 quarterback. So I think the Bills absolutely hit the jackpot. They took the chance with the big gun guy, with the big arm guy, and it paid off. And we've seen that not pay off, like Jamarcus Russell and players like that too, but it paid off here. So
yeah, and again, like, this is why, and they also paid him, this is going to be his 4th year, so you have them for 5 years technically as a rookie, so they went ahead and paid the man. And I think it's a good step. Buffalo has really just done everything right over these past few years. Yeah, they made the playoffs with I don't know, I'm putting quotations, but like a underperforming Josh Allen, or not yet there Josh Allen. They made it to the AFC title game with him there. So, they bring in Emmanuel Sanders this year, another veteran leadership. He had the quote, a week ago during practice, saying that he's never seen a quarterback throw the pass that was thrown, and he's played for Peyton Manning and Drew Brees. So, a lot of high praise for Josh Allen. And you know what? Listen, I'm a Patriots fan. I don't want to see Josh Allen have success, but Even I'm happy for him. Like that's he just seems like a level-headed good dude. And when I hear him in interviews, he has a good balance of being cliche and not saying anything, but at the same time, sometimes giving you like little nuggets and seems like a down-to-earth person.
And look, I mean, a lot of the credit for Josh Allen's success, there's Eckler, he's getting the corner, it goes to Josh Allen. He knew what he needed to do. And if you actually go in and look and Google it, like you'll see Josh Allen spent like the offseason between after 19 working on his mechanics to specifically work on being a more accurate passer. And it paid off. I mean, he had the tools. He could obviously play. He can make some plays out there the first 2 years, but he went and addressed his weaknesses, which I just love. You got to give the players credit when they do that. And they're very self-aware, right? That's when it pays off. So, yeah, well-deserved. Like I said, I mean, it's a ton of money, man, but what else are you going to do there? I mean,
but that's it. It's the price of business. And now whoever the next guy up is, I don't even know, because in that Josh Allen draft was who? We had Sam Darnold. I don't think he's getting any contract like that.
No.
Josh Rosen, no.
Chosen Rosen?
And technically, did Lamar get paid? I'm still curious. He did, right? He got his contract, didn't he? Get an extension last year? Am I mistaken?
Actually, I don't know. Did he? I think he did. I think you're right.
This is what happens in the NFL because it happens like every year. I'm going to just look.
I know. I actually can't remember about Lamar. I think he did, though.
No, he didn't. It says Josh Allen's extension. It says projects new deals for Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield. Those are like, I guess, the two, according to CBS Sports. And also Lamar Jackson off the COVID list, so he's back to practice. Some other news going on. Obviously, we have our good friend Kirk Cousins, who we talked about the other day. He's back to practice. He's going to be walking around the Pope Mobile. It's going to be a catch right there for, is it Keenan Allen underneath? What do you want, bud? What are you around with? The cat's now just crying.
Oh, poor Tess.
What the hell, man? Hey, get over here if you want. Come on. You want to come do the sim? What is it? Stop crying. I don't know what to do.
Poor Dez. He's having a rough one.
Catch was Joe Reed. Thank you for Angelico. That's why they pay you the big bucks, and I'm over here just flapping my gums. Another catch underneath. Another timeout. Less than what we got. Oh, it's under 2 to play here. What's up, Lisa Robinson? She goes, I'm tired from work, but it was nice to get to watch the last sim of the day. And you two are on at Moosey, yes. That's us together. That's our name. Moosey.
Yeah, like Bennifer. Moosey.
A lot of things. Listen, I like to talk about it. A comeback. Who saw that come?
Yeah, no kidding. No, I mean that's one for the ages right there.
It really is.
I mean, that's good for Ben Affleck, man. You know, don't ever give up, folks. You know, if Ben Affleck can come back, you know, get J-Lo back. I mean, there's always hope. So
yeah, never give up on your dreams.
That dude was down in the dumps for a while. I mean, he was like the meme guy there. Now he's back on top. You know, wow.
Batman, it's a big roll, and there's going to be a touchdown pass underneath. Dude, there's
Joe Reed. Joe Reed
gets it. So
I always forget Joe Reed. I always forget Joe Reed is on, like, in these sims. He's like the wide receiver 3. Like, he's a good play, but I always forget to play him whenever I do a Chargers sim.
It's funny, too, because obviously in this one you have good cornerbacks for this, you know, non-injured version of the Giants. I would say the Giants. I'm too much baseball in my head. For the 49ers. But, yeah, so the third receiver going to come into play, and there it is. Both touchdowns not going to their 2 receivers, going to Hunter Henry, and now Joe Reed with the touchdown. Got a lot of, we see Obi, Ghost. I'm just looking at our Twitch homies. 5th time, 1st time, both the playing of Fortnite. SD's in there. Who else we got going? CJ. Got a good crew. Appreciate everybody for hanging out with us here on a Friday night. Oh, Bills fan. Nice. I don't know. I think you get excited when your players get paid. Raj. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody also in the YouTube. If you guys can smash that thumbs up, baby.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a Bills fan, I kind of feel like, you know, if it's a Josh Allen getting paid day, I mean, you got to be feeling good. I mean, it's, you know, I mean, what else are you waiting for? Who else are you waiting to pay? Like, I'm sorry, there's only one Patrick Mahomes, you know? I mean, you've got a top 5 quarterback. You guys are set for the next 12 years. You're set to probably have the best QB in that division for the next 12 years, barring some kind of miracle, you know. But so, no, it's a good day to be a Bills fan. It really is. It's a lot of money, and you can debate the salary cap and all that, but
sure.
I mean, it's like Rossi said, it's the price of doing business. 30 other teams would have been at your door, knocking on it, pounding down the door to do this contract if you hadn't done it. So,
100% agree with you there. Cat is wild and he's really fired up for this Josh Allen.
He really wants out.
Oh yeah, he sees something's going on. He ain't going anywhere. Just staying with me. But the other thing, you know what I thought about Moose? Like, you know, you've had, let's just say, like, putting together fantasy picks. You put together great picks for people, and like everyone's like pumped and jacked. And then you get handsomely rewarded with like a contract like that. And obviously in our lives, it's a whole lot different. But like, that's one thing. Like, Josh Allen's probably just a player, right? Like, he's a professional sports player, so he's playing the game. When that season was over, I'm sure he was like ticked off. They didn't make the Super Bowl. And then he probably got like maybe a few days. I don't know when these conversations come up with his agent as we get another timeout. See if they can, San Francisco can maybe go for a deep shot or a long field goal here from Gould. Oh yeah, they should be able to kick this field goal. But yeah, like, and then you get that call and you go, hey man, I'm going to start negotiating your contract because you had such a good year. And you're thinking, okay, well, like, all right. And then like a few months later, right before the season, $280 million. Now I know it's not all guaranteed, but just the thought that you're worth, like, as a human being, yeah, $280 million. It's crazy.
It's psycho. It really is. I mean, it's putting a price, you know, right. You know, there's no bare bones about it, man. It's like, this is how much you're worth. You know, this is how important you are, like, to the football franchise and this $1 billion industry. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, the amount of money. I mean, what a day! Like, what a confirmation of your talent and work you put in and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. It's a weird world. You know, obviously these guys are ultimately, when it comes down to it, they're playing a game where they're throwing a piece of pigskin around the field. And it's like, you know, basically we're paying this guy enough to like feed a small country, but I don't know. Like,
here we are, America, baby.
Yeah, it's capitalism. It's capitalism at its finest, which, you know, you love and hate. I mean,
yeah. What are we doing with the flag? Stop slowing down the tempo of this game. Brian Balaga, one of the best linemen in the game. You're a monster, almost like my cat. Get over here, buddy. What are you doing? You want to go on the camera? Come on. Come on. You want to come on? Yeah, come on. Come up. Up. You want to come up? Very. All right.
There he is.
He's letting everybody know I got sick. Doesn't smell any different. He got sick, and then
he needs to let people know what's going on, man. Oh yeah, he's like, I had enough of that. This is embarrassing.
Yep, that was fun for a second. You know, I'm playing with fire, by the way. Whoa, I almost just did it. I haven't had a tea during a sim in a long time.
Oh, okay.
You know why?
No, why?
Because
Des knocks it over, right?
I do. I literally am like such a moron. That's why you always see me with the big jug that has the cap, and I put it to the side. But literally, as I almost picked it up, I've spilt this several times. So we'll see if we can break the streak here tonight. Speaking about streaks that need to be broken, it's Raheem Mostert, the highest owned. He's really done nothing. So we'll see if we can get that bounce back. But Joe Reed, Hunter Henry, 2 touchdowns for the Chargers, both from Justin Herbert. The deep touchdown pass from Jimmy Garoppolo to Tebow Samuel, and we had the Robbie Gould field goal there right before the half. He's Moose. I'm Rossi at The Fantasy Grind. I'm at Jason D. Rossi. You can check out the Pop Culture Pile Driver podcast if you so choose to listen to things outside of The Sims, even though you guys are here all day, which we love and appreciate. But yeah, this week we did the best cover songs. We went through all of our cover songs.
Oh yeah, right. How was that?
I'm very critical of my own work. I think we all that's like a part of who we are.
Sure.
This was actually, I thought, like listenable, if that's
listenable.
Is that the phrase? Yeah.
It is now.
We basically just talk about some of the best cover songs of all time. We didn't rank them necessarily, but we got our thoughts and what I believe are the best cover songs. Babysitter Billy, what he thought some of the best cover songs are. So you can check that out in your podcast app. So we'll get here to the second half stats updated again.
So don't give away the farm, but can you give us your like 10th pick or something, or like?
So I didn't really do numbers, but I can give you a few.
Okay.
I'll give you two. Let me see. Let me just pull.
Sure. Yeah. Give like one of Billy's and one of yours or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that works. Let me just pull up my message here because I put everything in a text.
So I know we talked about like good cover songs before, but I kind of want to know what you guys settled on, like a couple of them at least.
So how about this? I'll tell you some of the ones we both had on our list.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
So we had, we had Jeff Buckley's Hallelujah. Both of us had that.
Okay. That's a good one. That's one I would not have thought about for sure.
So here's the thing with that song too, because a lot of people don't look at it as like a cover because Leonard Cohen, who originally wrote it, also super depressing. But yeah, that was not
all Leonard Cohen songs.
Yeah, and he also is just one of those talkers. He's kind of like, I'm a big Johnny Cash fan, don't get me wrong, but Johnny Cash is very overrated for his music's great, but he's not really a singer.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I mean, he's
like literally he's just like, I've been everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like he's sitting in a chair interested.
I hurt myself today.
That was on my list, just so you know. We got another little tease. Blue Orgy. I don't know. I'm sorry, Blue Monday by the band Orgy. Do you remember this one?
Oh,
it was like '99. It was like the beginning of the new metal phase. That New Order had the song Blue Monday from the '80s, and it was covered by Orgy.
I guarantee I've heard it. I just like I can picture the song in my mind, but I can't quite get the tune.
Jordan W. in the chat, happy belated again, saying that he goes, I just started listening to Great Dane Nation and Rossi's podcast recently. Appreciate you.
Nice.
Queenie saying Billy's list wasn't as good as Rossi's. Not just duh. No, just kidding.
I mean, I love the pop culture stuff. I haven't actually, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I haven't listened to your guys' podcast in like a couple months just because I've been busy, but it's something that, you know, I love it. I love it that you guys do that because I mean I'm into all that stuff. I mean, if I wasn't doing sports, I'd be into some kind of industry like that right now probably as well.
Oh,
yeah. Trying to make content for stuff like that as well. So I love it.
You're in the right industry. We'll just say that.
Are you saying my pop culture takes are bad?
No, I'm saying that it's a much more
saturated
and less places to pay you. That's what I'm really saying. Wait a second, we got some breaking news. Speaking
That's fair.
Great Dane, we have a picture of Freeze Pops at the Hall of Fame. I don't even know what tonight is. I'm guessing it's just like I think they get their gold jackets, and I see Freeze Pops with my man Guy Fieri.
Oh wow, that's impressive.
Guy Fieri, and everyone gets mad at me.
Tommy kind of looks like it looks like father and son.
It kind of does.
Little Fieri.
I'm never gonna look at this guy again. And by the way, Freeze Pops with the lighting here.
Flavor Town and Flavor Village, you know, like.
Oh my God, Great Dane Flavorville is gonna have to change. him and Morton are gonna have to go out to diners, drive-ins, and dives. Which, by the way, I just want to say something about that show. Diners, drive-ins, and dives. Not a lot of dives.
No, that's too bad because the dives are really where it's at. Man.
Like, people will call some of those places dives, but like it's like always really good food, and like you can tell there's a lot of money there. I think a dive is like literally like the pizza joint that you shouldn't.
Go to. That like legitimately you have to like make sure you don't get stabbed on the way in. Like that's a dive. Not like, oh yeah, we have like there's a wooden sign up, but we have $1 million kitchen in the back or something, like
hole in the wall places. Yeah. Even though Drew does bring up, he says a lot of the places are like in strip malls, but it's not like, to me, no offense to like, I don't want to offend anybody in the chat, so I won't say it. In certain parts of the country, like strip malls are kind of like go-tos. Jordan W. does say Smooth Criminal by Alien Air Farm is a great cover. I agree.
I think that's one we brought up.
Yep.
In the last sim.
Yeah, get him a body bag, says Orgy Blue Monday is legit. Yeah, that was legit. Like we went into great detail into that song and like what that did during the time it came out. Problem Kid Gaming says, I think Rossi got a little comfortable being on these Sims. I don't even know what that's reference to.
Wait, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Because his cat was throwing up or something?
Yeah, seriously.
Hey, I'm just going to let my cat throw up everywhere.
Now he's going buck wild. Oh, no. Hold on. Get down. He's about to knock over my lantern.
Let's be. What would you like me to talk about with the golf? I mean, it's, again.
What's he talking about?
I don't know. He's mad at me and not talking about golf. I mean, Rossi's not like a huge golf.
You can talk
golf guy. I do have lineups in Must Be. Do you want to know my lineup? I mean, I got Usti in there. I got who else I got in my single entry lineup that's doing okay. My best lineup right now is DJ, Usti, Scheffler. Oh my God, Sam Burns withdrew. What? Oh no, that's for the Wyndham Championship. Never mind. Don't just forget that. Sam Burns is in like second place. I got Usti, DJ, Scheffler, Garcia, Burns, Kisner. Okay, so there. That's my lineup. That's it right there.
Let me ask you a question, because this is interesting, because I actually put a couple, we were talking about that $200,000 preseason week 1 Cowboys versus Steelers, which was an absolute travesty of a game, but that's okay because it was a game. How, like, when you play like golf, like how many lineups do you put in on the average, Moose?
For what?
Like if you're going to play like this weekend, like how many lineups do you have altogether? Like you said, that's one that's like, do you put in like 5, 6?
So what I'll do usually, it really depends on the week, but I'll usually max out. Well, I mean, it depends. I'll max out at like 8 to 10 lineups, but a lot of the weeks I'm just playing like 3 to 5, and then I'm putting them in the 3 max, the single entries, and I'll dabble a couple in the bigger contests as well. So I usually don't make more than like 5 on a lot of weeks, but the entries add up, obviously. There's a lot of 3 max contests and going and stuff like that. A lot of single entries.
Nice.
So, I mean, if I'm playing the 200, I maybe won't spend as much on the other ones or whatever, but, major weeks spend a little more. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I'm being honest, the betting side is a little bit, on DraftKings Sportsbook and stuff. So I do that as well, but.
I got you. I feel it. We're going to get a field goal attempt to go up by 7. Will be the Chargers. Badgers going to bang this puppy through. It's good. Just want to give you all a little programming note. I looked ahead at the schedule. First off, me and Moose are together, I believe, at 2 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. So that's like 6:30 in the morning for him because Canada. What are you doing? My cat is all up in my business right now. I'm in the middle of something. Yeah, can you go away? Thank you. Thanks. I'm thinking tomorrow at 2. I think I'm ready. Like I've been flirting with it. I haven't officially. I think tomorrow at 2. If you want, I'm gonna try. I'm putting my locks in. I'm gonna put in my I'm just there about there. I think I'm just gonna lock in the Giants. But I think I'm really gonna try to like look again and say who I think is gonna be the non-playoff team that's gonna be a playoff team. Who I think is gonna be the number 1 draft pick for next year. I think tomorrow has to be the day before we get into the thick of the preseason and injuries and all that. So. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock for me and Moose. It's going to be bold prediction Saturday.
Okay, bold prediction Saturday. I like that.
Get in there. So you guys bring yours too, and don't be scared. Anna, just please go away. Executive sessions. What's up, dude? Problem Kid Gaming. Rossi, is LaDainian Tomlinson the best running back ever? I still think Marshall Faulk is better than him, and obviously, like, there's guys like Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, but I still think, like, he's right there because he did everything. Like, LaDainian Tomlinson literally was a 1,000-yard receiver, but I still think Marshall Faulk, there was something just a little more special. They're both incredible talents, but I'm gonna give the edge to Marshall Faulk. And again, in my opinion.
Marshall Faulk, LaDainian Tomlinson? Who would you rather have? Is that the
he said is LaDainian Tomlinson the best running back ever? And it's easy, like I could be like Jim Brown was, because in his day, like I don't play that game, no offense, but I think it's like because just the pure dynamicness of LaDainian Tomlinson cannot be denied, and he did it for a long stretch of time. But Marshall Faulk to me was like, I don't know, maybe it was just the year that those few years he had that he was like incredible, but he just felt like a completely unstoppable force. But
he was pretty unstoppable, for being honest. I mean, Marshall Faulk was like very, very, very good for a while. I don't know. I feel like him and LaDainian Tomlinson were very similar players, but I could definitely see someone making an argument that Faulk was better at his peak. I mean, I don't think that's like a stretch or anything. Yeah, I mean, I would have to give it to late LT just because of his production. I think was a little bit better over the long term, but yeah, those are two high end players, man. The guys who kind of really set the stage for guys like Christian McCaffrey, like the do it all running backs. They were kind of the first guys. Yeah, I agree with Jay and Mike in the chat. I think Barry Sanders. I really do. I think from a pure talent perspective, that's it, man.
And also, Barry Sanders did so much with all right, get down. What are you doing? My cat has legit lost it. He's losing his mind back there.
I feel like everyone's lost it tonight. I mean, my internet lost it. I got must be in the chat getting mad at me because I haven't spent the last hour talking about my golf lineup. What do you want from me, must be? I bet Louis stays in this week. Big surprise. I mean, I got Louis. That's where my focus is at, man.
I feel you.
I don't even care how my lineups do. They're in there. One of them's cashing. It's doing pretty good. If Usti wins, I make money. If he doesn't, I don't know. Might be a long week at the Moose household, right? So
he's getting booted out of the house. Hunter Henry, by the way, 9 grabs, 78 yards with his touchdown. Joe Reed with the other one. Tebow Samuel's got 2 for 73. If he can get one more catch, could hit the bonus there. A deep catch at least. Joe Reed just 4 for 31. Some of the bigger guys we were expecting not really showing up so far. But we'll see what we can get here in the fourth. Yeah, now everyone, I like when we have these conversations sometimes about like best or whatever, because then people get so angry at each other. It's okay not to be mad. You guys don't have to get mad at each other. Like, it's okay. Roger Craig, Niners first 1,000 back. Good point, but I still don't think Roger Craig has the – with all due respect, I don't think he's in the conversation for best running back ever.
People are really lit up tonight. Sean Preston going on about and look, you're not wrong, Sean. I'm just when I was talking about Josh Allen, what he was worth and being paid for, that's just how capitalism works. I mean, they pay people based on a perception of what they bring, and obviously the NFL is really about making money. I mean, so yeah, I don't disagree with anything you're saying, but then Monster comes in and telling me Usti's going to withdraw. You guys are crazy tonight. There's no holds bars here, man. I kind of like it, if I'm being honest. It's flown by too. I mean, we got Dez coming in from the top rope.
Yeah, I just let him upstairs. I don't think that's good. I think I'm going to get in trouble after this.
You're going to get in trouble. It sounds like you're...
Oh, he literally just knocked. I don't even know what he knocked over when you were talking about your golf lineup. And there's something there.
I've never seen Dez like this. This is a new side to him. I mean, I want you more on Madden After Dark.
This is nighttime Dez.
I want Dez on here. Like, we need. I don't even care if you could just put your camera on and just put Dez in this room. I'll come on here by myself and do one with him. I mean, it could just be Dez and I will get him in the rotation.
He could. Honestly, yeah, Drew, if you're ever in a bind, just let me know. I'll just turn my camera on and have my cat scratching the...
Well, this is like Dez's apartment you're streaming from, right? Like you said. I mean, so...
Yeah. Problem Kid Gaming says, I love Antonio Gates too, Rossi, the real go. Hey, listen, I fought and made sure Antonio Gates was on the Chargers Mount Rushmore with Freeze Pops. But by the way, TP said this earlier, and you guys got to check out Freeze Pops. It's your boy... I can't even tell you how to spell it. It's your boy TC Fresh. If you don't follow him on Twitter, it's fine. But he said... TP, looking at the picture of Guy Fieri and Freeze Pop, says, tell me they don't look like Heat Miser and Snow Miser, which is such a good reference. And they really do. Freeze Pop's gone full gray in this picture, and his hair isn't really that gray, I don't think. It's just the lighting as well.
Yeah, it does look, yeah.
Touchdown here. Is that it? Number 2 for Tebow. So nice. He goes in twice.
Wow. Uncle Tebow. Hello.
Love it.
Jerry, hello. Oh, I'm in 4th. I'm in 4th in the free roll, guys. I'm in 3rd.
I don't think Drew says, we'll make the graphic Desmond, DK Cat. Sure, the higher ups. Listen, as long as Drew, maybe you can suggest it.
I'm in 3rd with Virgil Green in my lineup. No, I'm in 2nd.
Oh, look at you. Wow, I got to get in. I got to check. I know I'm getting absolutely trounced.
From _ Fresno, the only guy who's in front of me now. He's got like a 9-point lead.
From Fresno. Big pop culture pile driver fan from Fresno. Like it.
I need some Eckler here. I got Eckler in the captain spot, but I got Tebow. 33.9% owned. Tebow 6.8 in the captain. Man, I put this lineup together in like 10 seconds too.
Well, you're better than me. I'm in 112th out of 118, and you know some. So really 117 because someone didn't put a line out. Keenan Allen and the captain, Mostert, Eckler. Oh, this is just embarrassing. Dante Pettis, what am I doing? From Fresno in the chat with the Spider-Man, what do they call emoji? No, what do I call that? Like their avatar. It says Tebow. It's true. Good stuff.
Jay, welcome to the chat, my man. I'm sorry that we're not doing enough play-by-play for you, honestly. I really am. This is just what we do here. Sometimes we pay a little bit more attention to it. Sometimes we don't. We did have a Rossi cat puking. You know, my internet went out. It's been a bit of a wild Friday. Well, you know, especially at the end of the game, we do tend to pay a bit more attention to the play-by-play. And we got a tie game here, so.
Yeah, listen, and I will just say this, and I think I stand by this, and we have a great production staff here with Drew, TP, Zach, Frangelic. Ooh, we got great people here. They keep us on track as well. The Red Sox just lost. They got absolutely murdered again. Oh, geez, sorry. But this is the real life, and we like to make it a conversation. And if you, obviously, when plays need to be called, absolutely. But when I see one person saying it and everybody else having convo, it's tough. But I'm with you, Jay. I appreciate you being here, and I don't want to alienate you either. I want you to have fun, enjoy it, and hopefully you win some cash share. If you're playing in the free roll, you put some cash down on this. That's another catch for Hunter Henry. This guy, 11 catches. He just hit the bonus for 103. My Lord, this guy. Tebow has 2 touchdowns, but
I'm telling you, Tebow is where it's at for season long too. That's some real good value. You can jump on that. So
that's such a good call. Like when I look at these two teams, as we're here at 50 trying to break this tie, Eckler with the rush. You know, like standout. Obviously, you said Tebow. When it comes to this Chargers team, I'm so intrigued. For me, it's Mike Williams. Now I know Keenan Allen, like for a value. Like I just feel like this is the year that he's. You know, he had a couple here. He has a double-digit touchdown year in him. I think it was 3 years back with Phillip Rivers.
He had one big year with Rivers, yeah. One really big one, yeah.
He's been injured every year outside of this, including
He does, unfortunately, yeah.
But I just feel with the loss of Hunter Henry, is that him again? Wow, what a game. 12 grabs. Man. This guy is having I don't know if he's ever had a game like this.
Apparently he's looking really good in Pat's training camp, too, by the way.
Big red zone target. They keep using him there. There was a night practice tonight for fans, a ticketed event. And yeah, good reports coming out there again. But for me, like with the Chargers, without Hunter Henry there, and Herbert throws that one in the dirt, I just feel like, you know, not that Hunter Henry had this great season last year, but he was relied upon a lot. If you watch any Chargers games or even box scores, like the targets were there, especially in their tight ends. He likes to go to tall, like these big receivers. And I just feel like Mike Williams, regardless of the outcome of his numbers, just is going to have such, I think it's going to be his best target share year with Keenan Allen. And is Joe Reed still their third, or did they bring somebody in? I feel like
they got, oh my God, Tyron. Let's look at the depth chart quickly. What's the dude's name? They have some like interesting guys, you know, like they have some interesting kind of like wide receiver 2s and 3s and stuff like that. We got Keenan Allen. Tyron Johnson is the big, like he's kind of big and fast guy. Joe Reed is still there. Oh yeah, they drafted Josh Palmer. But yeah, you're right. I mean, it really is like after Mike Williams. Like
it's a bunch of guys.
I mean, Jared Cook is there, but I don't think Jared Cook has taken a massive target share or anything. I don't think you're wrong to say that if Mike Williams stays healthy, like it could be a really good year. Yeah, absolutely.
I just feel like he's going to be around there, you know, in like your later rounds, unless the namesake still means something to your home leagues or wherever leagues if you're doing season long. But even in the daily, like I think he's definitely going to be a great matchup play, and I'm going to be so intrigued to watch that first month of the season because if he can stay healthy, and I think he can get off to a huge start.
Yeah.
Drew letting us know second game for 10-plus catches for Henry, 5th for the bonus. So rare times here for Hunter Henry having the massive game he's having. So we'll see. But yeah, and again, everything you said about Tebow Samuel throughout the sim, waxing poetic is great. So can't disagree with you there. And Brandon Ayuk, I just feel like he's getting a little overvalued. Not saying he's not going to be a good player, not taking the NFL out of the fantasy here, but like I'm seeing Brandon Ayuk being like a 3rd-round guy, and I just like, oof. And like Tebow sliding somewhere in like that 6-7 range. I'm like, I will gladly wait. So we're getting a first and goal here. The I form. There's Virgil Green lurking. The give is to Eckler. He's going to lose yards. Big stop here. San Francisco's defense furious there. So that's actually a safety blitz coming in. So second and goal from the 6, 2:43 left. Frangelico letting us know he's one of the 8 Chargers fans. I feel bad. You and Michael are Chargers fans. Like, Frangelico, are you a San Diego dude? Like, are you rooting for them? I just don't know how that would work. I couldn't do it. I don't think. They move. Well, maybe, like, to LA isn't that bad, but.
I mean, the Chargers, I feel like, have a real shot over here over the next couple of years to really grab the attention of the LA crowd. I mean, the Rams, they got Stafford, McVay, and they're kind of the hip team, but, like, they get buried in that division for a year, and Herbert, like, has another big year. I mean, the Chargers got some cool uniforms. They got the younger coach. I mean, I feel like they could grab some momentum here and really grab some of that fan base. Because, it's not like the Lakers and the Clippers. It's not. No, they didn't give him a touchdown.
Oh, wow. Out of bounds.
Goodness.
Oh, it's to the 1. I don't know. That's okay.
Keenan Allen owners not happy there.
That was my captain.
I guess he stepped out. I guess the ball didn't cross the goal line. Anyways. Oh no, you're not possibly settling for a field goal here. That's blasphemy. Get out of here with this.
Well, it's Anthony Lynn. So Anthony Lynn would have went for it.
That's right. It's true. We're still on Sim Anthony Lynn. So,
with all due respect, I really liked what Anthony Lynn was building, but we talk about a lot of like bad coaching decisions. I think me and you talked about Cliff Kingsbury the other day, and some of these other, like, Anthony Lynn was like really bad. Like really bad at some situational football over the past few years. And then if it were honestly, like, he probably would have been fired mid-year if it wasn't just for Justin Herbert performing the way he did. Drew said should have had a fake again. That would have been the spot. Would have been the spot to do it. Justin Craven's rather saying Jeff's lineup waving goodbye to mine. Yeah. Moose just showing out tonight. Also, it was someone, and I know the chat's going wild here. I really appreciate it, guys. Keep smashing that thumbs up. Let's see as high as we can get. See if we can get as close to triple figures tonight. Somebody asked if they should, I think it was Eric, saying, like, thanks, guys, for the sim. Should he draft Tim Tebow? Oh, wow, fumble there, but it's going the other way. Look at this. Oh, we're going to booth review. Never mind. It's going to probably come back. That could have been the icing on the cake here.
Yeah, if it gets reviewed on the fumble, it comes back. So this will stick with San Francisco.
Yep, Kendrick Bourne down. They're at the 2-minute warning.
Now the 2-minute warning.
Tebow, like, I just throw him. I said, sure, if you want to throw him in like one of those last 2 rounds, if depending on how you strategize. But, like, do you see any value in Tim Tebow as a fantasy option in a draft?
Oh, no.
I feel like
I don't know if you're in like a 20-man league, maybe, but no, I don't. The thing is, if he's part of Jacksonville and makes their roster, it's not like he's, they'll use him a little bit, maybe as like a fullback tight end kind of thing. But we're talking like what, like max 3 receptions a game. Like it's not gonna. He's not coming in to be the next Gronk or something. Like just don't even. That's not even on the table in my opinion. Dude's 33 and has never played this position before. Like, if he can even make the roster as like a tight end 3 and like average like 1 catch per game, that is a massive win. So you can't set the bar higher than that, man. Like, it's just no. There's nothing there for fantasy. Nothing. Legit nothing.
I agree. It's going to be hard. Like, I think he's going to be on the team regardless because of reasons.
I think he's making the team. Yeah, I really do. Yeah.
We talked about this. It's funny. Like, I feel like me and you spoke about this in like March. We were saying how like all of these old players should have a roster spot. We were joking like Michael Vicks of the world, Des Bryant. Not that he's he played recently, but like I want all these guys because he can sell tickets. People will buy a ticket to see them. And we were talking about Tim Tebow, and it's kind of funny now. It's going to probably come to fruition here. I haven't really seen much about his play outside of how jacked he is. His arms are the size of my whole body, but it should be interesting to see how everything kind of shakes out there. But yeah, I think Tim Tebow, like he's selling jerseys. once he is announced on the field, if he even makes a tackle or one catch, the crowd's going to be wild for him. And they'll find something for him.
Here we go. Over under on the number of Tebows we get. On the number of Tebowing from Tebows. Over under this season. How many times does he Tebow?
So hard because
do you think he just like he doesn't do it anymore?
I don't think he
brings
does
it back.
Anymore.
Like first game, like he gets on the field, he's Tebowing. Like before a play even happens.
No, I think we're getting 0. I feel like if he does score
0, okay.
I think if he does score, it might be a sign of a cross and he's going to flip the ball to the right. I think he's going to try to. I think he's a different person, and not that showboaty, but I don't see it.
I'll take the over. I think just him even just like making a special teams tackle.
They're going for it.
He's doing it. He's going for it.
We got a freeze of the kicker. So San Francisco called a timeout. Now the Chargers call a timeout. So Gould's going to try to tie this game on a 52-yard field goal. He hit one a little bit shorter than this earlier. Can he do it?
Yeah, here we go. This is for OT. It's for extra football, folks.
Guess what I need, baby? See what we get.
This is way past Rossi's bedtime.
Yeah, let's see.
Bring Dez back if we make this. Tell him to come back for OT.
47. I lied. It's going to make this.
That's what are you doing? You can't even add over here. You're shook.
I'm shook. I have my sleepy time tea that's almost at the.
Oh, no. And he's drank the sleepy time tea.
Oh, don't affect
it. We need you rested, too. You're on in the morning, man. I mean, I'm with you. I know I'm with you on like 2, but.
It's all good.
2 Eastern.
Yeah, please. I'll be up bright and early doing other things, and this is nothing. Ain't gonna affect me until I fall asleep in the middle of overtime. Yeah, I get it. Fidel's 47. I know, right? All right. I already told you guys I was wrong. David Georgie, 47, not 52. But see, I appreciate both of you being so kind and not just say, "Hey, moron."
Hey, guy.
I feel like Jay left the sim. I feel like I called a lot of plays and he didn't say anything. I was hoping he would compliment me on my superb field.
Yeah, I mean, look, I get it. I mean, I wasn't trying to like even call him out. I was just trying to acknowledge the fact that we see you. You know, you're here, but we understand. I mean, if we just called the plays, there would be people in the chat saying like these guys never interact with the chat. All they talk about is the game. This is so boring.
It's funny you say that because that actually I remember happened once when I first because I didn't know really what to do.
Oh,
first
yeah.
came in. I was just calling the game like me and Billy.
People used to get on me like when I first started because I sometimes will call the game and when I first started like Moose, you got to loosen up, man. Like talk to the chat and I'm like calling the game here. Like what do you want me to do? I mean, yeah.
By the way, I appreciate
it. Both. I mean, I have trouble, like, and it was an adjustment for me because I have trouble multitasking as it is now. So, like, trying to pay attention to the game, talk to people, like, listen to, like, whoever I'm with, Tom or whoever, BK, and BK kind of mumbles a bit, too, sometimes. So, and then I'm trying to look at the chat, like, oh, my God, man. I mean, like, it was like information overload for me. So, I've adjusted, but, you're great.
Come on, Moose hit the best.
I appreciate that.
I'll let everybody even say another word to you. Don't even question yourself. Fidels wants me to say Dante Pettis, so I will because he's in my lineup too. Guru's trying to encourage people to stay up all night. Guru, I gotta go to bed, bro. Guru, it's all about getting that sleep. I don't know where you live, Guru. So maybe you can do whatever you want. You want to party? Go for it. I want everyone to party. Hope everyone's enjoying their life. Hope this is just a nice part of their day. Let's see what we get here. Care Bear. See over there. Justin Craven's in both. Oh, Justin Craven double dipping, baby. I see him in the Twitch now. Love that. First time. What's up, man? Then my guy Obi-Wan always keeping me on my toes. Look at that. Problem Kid Gaming. Moose, you're a good bro. A good addition. Well, it says addition, but yeah.
I love the chat, man. Like, I like the different perspectives.
Yeah, me too. Listen, I'll be 100% honest. Like, I am very different probably from a lot of the sim commentators and stuff like that. But my point is, like, specifically, like, me and Ducey are, like, polar opposite human beings. But, like, I like that about us. Like, even me and BK are very different, but, like, I like the way like things flow with that. Then there's people I get along with kind of naturally. I feel like someone like yourself, it's just kind of like if we were sitting at a watering hole, be the same type of conversation.
Yeah, completely. You know, when I talk with guys like Ducey or Zach, it's generally more sports and stuff, and you know, we're kind of writing the same stuff and working the same stuff, but yeah, it's different with everyone. So
I always say to the DK Sim fan, like who you like. If you don't like somebody, that's okay, and don't be mean about it. But like, it's cool to like have the variety of things. Like if you listen to the radio and stuff, you don't get like every hour like different people, for better or for worse. We're here in overtime, by the way, so the Chargers can, the Chargers now letting the ball over to San Francisco, where San Francisco has the ball there with the fourth. You talk about paying attention. Multitasking when you're not barely there. Gonna get the punt here, so Chargers will take back over. Justin Cravens, I don't know where this conversation comes from. I just see we need more Tara Lynn's in this world. Listen. Sure. Like me some Tara Lynn. I know I'm teaming up with her next week. Oh, I was talking about this earlier. Transparency. We're going to have a little, well, Drew, can I talk about next week's schedule? Or should we figure that out as we go along? Drew's probably also having a sleeping time tea with me. I don't want to break the fourth wall on anybody. Got it. Ooh, I'll let the sizzling news come from somebody else, baby. What is he talking about? Care Bear's talking about combining a dating app with DraftKings. Yeah, that sounds like something.
I mean, at this point, everything's on the table. You know, on the internet, you know, you got NFTs and stuff like that, and you know, who knows, man? It's all social.
It's actually really true.
DraftKings dating. You know, it's like farmers only. Daily fantasy only.
Swipe Kings. Good one. And Frangelico. Swipe.
You've seen the farmers only commercials though, right?
Oh my God, yes. Actually,
okay, good. I just wanted to make sure.
And you know, I'm not going to point these out as we get another fourth down here. So the Chargers will punt to San Francisco. I also made me think of this, that I know a lot of, you know, like there's religious dating sites. Like if you're
yeah.
And I know several people that have met on those websites that you wouldn't think of as overly religious, we'll just say. Justin Cravens, you have to back it up. I know what you meant. He didn't mean it. Cravens just letting us know. He says, in context, trash-talking, sports-loving females. We need more of. Yeah, I totally agree. Listen, we need just more good people. That's what I think. And Carolyn's good people. That's one thing I will say also about our sim commentators here on a Friday night as this becomes very therapeutic. Not a bad person. Like, people you might not agree with things on, or you might not like the way they portray themselves or speak here on the Sims, whatever. Myself, Moose, whoever, you like who you like. Again, like, nobody I truly believe is like nowhere near like a bad person. Like, I'd be like, oh man, that's a shady dude or gal. Especially ever since I got rid of Jesse Cofield.
Got her off the Sims.
Please. Oh. Ravens. Listen, Justin Craven, stop posting about this in the chat. You got to just go make this app. Like, this is literally $1 million ideas. Friday nights, I was watching SmackDown and Shark Tank earlier, so trust me. Like, I've seen much worse ideas than the stuff you're cooking up over there. Another catch. Tebow. So right now, it's going to be hard. Like, Debo's got the 2 touchdowns, but Hunter Henry's having, like, a Moose Rossi, award record-breaking game here. With, you know, the 12, he's got 125, he's got a touchdown.
Yeah, this is actually a couple of ridiculous performances here by Henry and Tebow. Debo's got 32, 110, 6 receptions, 2 receiving touchdowns. Hunter Henry, 33.4 points, 124 yards. Only 1 touchdown, but 12 receptions. I don't really know where you go. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see how this plays out. Maybe Tebow like stamps it with a 3rd touchdown here.
No, and as TP says, I think we can all agree Mostert's going to be the babysitter.
Yeah, that's an absolute given. 6.8 points for Mostert, with, you know, in an OT game nonetheless. So We're almost into the sixth quarter here, by the way. So
yeah, of course.
Just keeping Rossi up all night.
It's actually not that bad. It's only a little past the hour.
It's actually, yeah, it's been a fast sim because it's kind of been back and forth, but.
Yeah. Wow, that was.
Oh, man, that had like 10 chances to get caught. But we're going to get another punt instead. Woohoo! Yes!
Let me just see where we're at for lights. Let's get this thing. Let's see. 56. Not bad, by the way. Not bad that's a good number towards our audience. But let's see if we can get that to 75. 19 of y'all have yet to give it. Please, if you could be so kind on a Friday night, as your boy's sipping on that sweet, sweet sleepy time tea, hit that like button.
Yeah. Smash the like if you guys could. Appreciate it, obviously. Do appreciate all you guys being here.
This is fun. Good combo.
I enjoy reading the comments, even if people don't like what I'm saying.
Yeah. But listen, always open to opinion. I will say a lot of people bashing our guy, Steve Buchanan, who was one of the few people I've never really worked with.
I see some people. I mean, Obi-Wan says I like Bukes. I mean, is the Twitch fan bashing? Who's bashing him?
Oh, I see a couple of people in the YouTube. Not in a bad way. Just like not bashing him. Not saying like he stinks. They're just saying like he's a little bit tough. We'll say tough cookie. But I think that's part of the persona, what he does. Well, I've once said I want to see a Bukes Kenny debate, but I don't even know what I want it to be over.
Oh no, I mean we had like a segment with those two last year on for the NFL season. I mean it got so heated between those two. Basically Kenny talked about the Jets and then Steve just called him stupid for 5 minutes.
That sounds like the chat. There's a Herbert, by the way. This is the part about bonus football. You got way more points here. Herbert just hit the bonus. So you got bonuses for Herbert. You got a bonus for Hunter Henry. Tebow not too far off. Just don't know if we're going to be able to get there. Let's see. Hoover says Bukes is a tool, but follows up saying he hates me. Well, I think that's most of the reason. Like I always joke about people at the sim, and I love you guys, but you'll complain about the sim if your players aren't doing well, but if your players are doing well, you never say a word about it. I get it. It's the way we are as people.
Bukes hates everyone. It's okay.
Equally, right?
That's right. Exactly. It's equal hate. There you go.
Soda.
This game really is not refusing to die though right now. I mean, it's
we're going all night.
That was like the most nondescript quarter of football I think we've ever seen. I mean, I basically just zoned out. I guess it's not over, but
listen,
feels
maybe
over.
Keep one here. Maybe we just
just a walk off after. Oh, maybe a Mostert walk.
Look at this.
Oh. All right. You speak it, you say it, you pray, and it happens, folks. There's proof right there. I said I haven't been paying attention. This is the first play I actually watched. I said, let's get a walk-off. Let's go. So there's Mostert.
You go watch him walking off right here, and he just cuts it to the outside, says, night-night, everybody. Sip back those sweet, sweet last sip of tea.
Hey. We put out the Mostert signal, Raheem to the stream, and he delivered. So
it's unreal.
I guess he doesn't get the babysitter Billy anymore. He also knocked me from like 3rd to like 20th. So who should we give the babysitter Billy?
Oh my gosh. Keenan Allen, maybe? I don't know. I feel like he didn't do much. Let's see. He was in my captain.
Pettis. Let's give it to Pettis. I don't really care.
4.9, 3 catches, 19.
That was a fun game. That was fun.
It was. This is a good time. Moose, get everybody smash that like for Moose because he is the absolute greatest man in the planet. You always say, talk this into existence. Moose just haphazardly just says, maybe Mostert will just take this one to the house. Boom, Meowstert all the way. Now I got to go grab my cat and bring him back down here and clean up all this puke.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Dez. Smash the like for Dez, guys. He threw up twice on camera. He's been scratching the door the whole sim. I mean, Dez brought it tonight.
Yep, and Kelly.
I mean, you may not like the commentators, but Dez,
we stink.
He brought it.
Yeah. Well, he literally brought it. Now I have to go clean it. Executive sessions. Appreciate the fire emojis. Ken, Jordan W, Emulator, Queenie, Purebred. Kyle, congrats on that 88%, my friend. Double overtime. Let's go. Nope, not happening. Everybody, I hope you guys have a great night. We're going to be back tomorrow for a full boat of 6 simulated football games. I'll be here at the nooner. Then me and this guy, the handsome son of a gun north of the border, sipping on that sweet, sweet maple syrup, even though they don't really do that as much. It's more Vermont. They just have a leaf that's in the middle of their flag. But nonetheless, freedom for all. But we'll be here for the 2 o'clock Eastern, and it's going to be the bold prediction.
Bold prediction show tomorrow. I like that. Bold prediction Saturday.
Don't come here with those weak takes tomorrow.
No.
Don't be scared to go on a limb. And we're not going to lock you into it, SimFam. I'm just basically going to have a couple things that have been on my mind. Maybe Moose is feeling a couple of things. He's already kind of talked about his Super Bowl picks. We'll get into those. We'll have some fun. But let's wrap it up here on a Friday. You can follow him at The Fantasy Grind. Moose, any parting words for the fine folks here?
No, man. I mean, you can definitely give me a follow on Twitter. I'd appreciate that at the Fantasy Grind, on Twitter. But no, just thanks for tuning in, guys, on this Friday. Twitch fam, I see you there. Obi-Wan Just Cravens, Fortnites, YouTube. Always fun, always crazy. Thanks for bringing it, folks. And yeah, well, I'll be on 3 tomorrow, so I'm going to see you guys all. So get some sleep.
Yeah, everyone gets your rest. Enjoy the rest of your sleepy time bobos, your tea. Enjoy your Friday night. Appreciate you making us a part of it. We will be back again tomorrow, kicking it all off. Noon Eastern. Get your rest, drink your water. Remember, being a good person, 100% free of charge. Go out there and do it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.